And let's see, right under the river here on your left-hand side, yeah, it looks like there are some Nile crocodile under the bridge.
Oh my God.
The Nile crocodile are just about 60 feet long. They can grow up to 500 pounds. A group of crocodile is known as a basque of crocodile. You know, crocodiles eat mostly fish, but I wouldn't want to come across a crocodile's path, and that's because they can eat it laying in the shade. African wild dogs are built for power, not speed. They can chase their prey out to exhaustion.
Viu, filho?
And really strong jaws. The dogs can actually bite through bone in less than 2 minutes. Super successful hunters.
Hey, follow me.
African wild dog.
Wild.
Right up here on your left-hand side, you'll see the sable antelope over there sitting on the hill. Sable antelope are the emblem of the reserve. They have those really big horns that help them to fight against predators like lions from jumping on their backs. All over the reserve there, you're going to see a lot of these really big termite mounds. Really big tall structures. They are made of dirt, saliva, and animal dung. They can turn as hard as cement in hot Africa's sun. Animals will use them as scratching posts if they need to file down their horns or hide behind the termite mounds if they're hiding from a predator.
Look. Balança muito.
Aí, olha esse lado aqui, eu acho que... Para de balançar.
Bem pertinho da gente.
What's that? What's that? Ollie, what's that?
Olha o formigueiro como é que é.
What's that?
Viu? Estão aqui um pouquinho.
What's that?
Olha, aquele lá embaixo.
Vou tirar uma foto do chifre do Thiago.
Que isso? Eu tirei. Nossa.
Nossa, tem um mosquitinho.
Pageant Zealand can grow to about 6 feet tall at the shoulder. They're the tallest African antelope. Those giraffes are the tallest animals in the world. Giraffe can stand just about 18 to 20 feet tall. We do have Maasai giraffe on the reserve. We can tell they're Maasai because they have that irregular and jagged coat pattern. Maasai actually means messy in Swahili. That's because they have those messy coats. Giraffe usually do eat for just about 16 to 20 hours during the day. They have long purple tongues that help them do that. And their tongues are actually purple to help deflect against the UV rays of the sun, right? They're eating for so long they wouldn't want to get their tongues sunburned, so it's that purple color. A group of giraffes is known as a tower. That's because they tower over the savannah over all the other animals. They have brilliant blue and red facial markings that get brighter when they get more excited, so they blush just like you and I. Up there on your right-hand side, up on top of the hill, you can see that African elephant. We can tell he's an African elephant because his ears kind of resemble the shape of the continent of Africa. That's how you tell the different species of elephant apart. We also know he's a male elephant because he's by himself. Male elephants will actually separate from the herd at just about 15 years of age. You know, elephants are highly matriarchal. They follow the oldest, wisest female of the herd. That's why we should always listen to mom, right? She'll decide direction, where to go, make sure the baby elephants, the calves are okay. Elephants are really strong too. They can hold just about 5 gallons of water in their trunk at a time. And they have really long elephants over here behind that baobab tree. Now, elephants are a threatened species in the wild. Threatened because they're poached for their ivory. We lose just about 96 African elephants every day due to human poaching.
Wow.
Looks like there's this watering hole down here. There's another view of an elephant. Let's see. Who's walking over here? You can just walk right behind the tree. But there are some birds up here on the left hand side. These birds are the flamingo. They're called the greater flamingo. We can tell because they're the lightest pink of the flamingo species. And, you know, a group of flamingo is called a flamboyance, and that's because they turn pink and they eat all that brine shrimp that contains beta carotene. Beta carotene is also the same stuff that carrots. That's why each make carrots turn that orange color, just like the flamingo turn pink when they eat their shrimp.
Oh, there's an elephant.
Yeah, there we go. That other elephant there, right ahead of us. And most of the female actually go looking for the prey, while the males stay back on the rocks, mark their territory, and take after the rest of the cubs. Lions have really loud vocalizations. They can be heard up to 5 to 6 miles away. They also have really good vision too. They can see just like you and I, and up to 6 times greater during the nighttime. Looks like there's an antelope up on the hill over here on your right-hand side, known as the bontebok. Bontebok are cousins of the white-bearded wildebeest with those spiral horns. More animals on your right hand. The ostrich, they are tallest birds in the world, the ostrich. And you can see those water buck too down there. Ostrich have wings, although they can't fly. They're quite flightless. They use their wings similar to the rudder of a boat, help them decide direction when they run. We can tell those guys are white rhino because they have really broad, square-shaped mouths, and that's really different from the black rhino that have those pointed upper lips. They look kind of orange. They were probably wallowing in all that mud. Its mane can actually grow up to 25 to 30 pounds. The bigger the lion's mane, the more dominant he is amongst his pride. Around these rocks here, looks like there are some warthog on the left-hand side. Now, warthog are the largest burrowing mammals in the world, just like Pumbaa from the Lion King. They have tusks that grow just about 3 to 5 inches in length. They're highly territorial. They can run at speeds of up to 15 to 20 miles an hour. Pumbaa is actually a Swahili term too. A lot of people don't know that. Pumbaa means silly or foolish in Swahili. You can't mistake this ostrich here sitting down on the left-hand side. Really good view of the ostrich. Ostriches are pretty smart, but their brains are just about the size of a peanut. They do have larger eyes than brains. And you'll see those eggs here on the ground on your right-hand side. No wonder these ostrich are nearby. Those are ostrich eggs. They're the largest eggs of any bird species. They weigh just about 3 pounds each. And one ostrich egg is actually equivalent to just about 2 dozen chicken eggs. Wide hooves, his body temperature can actually stand 115 degrees before he starts sweating. Super, super cool. Fun. But if you are not done yet, you want to see more animals today, I highly recommend the Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail. Right on the exit to Safari, there's some silverback gorilla over there. If you also want to see any more bigger cats,